Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of the Nerd Herder Show. I'm Nick.
I'm Rich.
And I'm Dana.
And this is a very special Dana Explains. This is not going to be canon in the Dana Explains universe. But if it's your first time seeing one, Dana has not seen many movies at all. Definitely not a lot of classic movies. And so we're each week, well, every once in a while we give her a movie to watch and she gives us some feedback on it. And then you've been ranking those movies that we give you.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to add these ones into that. You're here to talk about what?
Star Wars.
Yes. So you had never seen a Star Wars movie up until this month.
Correct.
And now you have seen
4
of them. So you haven't seen the prequels.
No.
But you have seen episode 4, episode 5, episode 6, and episode 7.
Yes.
You're primarily going to talk about the original trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll just get, just if you liked or didn't like Force Awakens at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, before you watched Star Wars, why had you never seen one?
You know, it just wasn't on my list of things to do. Wasn't on my, I don't know, there was no hype about it.
What?
I guess not in my household.
No, Star Wars had no hype.
I mean, I guess my brother had seen them, but he's a little bit older than me, so I wasn't with it when
that wasn't the thing. Your parents. That's not like a growing up thing. It's like we're watching Star Wars.
My dad hadn't even seen them. He's watching them now too, right?
That's true. So no hype for Star Wars. Hadn't really heard much about those movies.
Well, I
fly under the radar, and
I know there's Star Wars and Star Trek, and you can only like one.
No, that's not
they
true.
fight with each other. No.
No, you can like both of them.
Yeah. All right. So now you have seen them, at least the originals, which a lot of people consider to be the best ones.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely people who, people of a certain generation probably like the prequels more, like kids, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
If you grew up with those, then that might be a different story. But you've seen episode 4, 5, and 6. So, what are your just initial thoughts on the trilogy as a whole? Did you like it?
Yeah, I'm in it.
You're in it.
I like where it's going.
Okay.
It's not too crazy of a concept that I get confused.
Okay.
Like, I know what's happening with the characters. There's not too many characters. All of, the little characters that have, names and they're in the movie for, 1 minute and die, that's stupid, but...
So that was something that really annoyed you about watching some of the movies. We watched these together, and, a character would pop up, and you wouldn't see him again, and you'd be like, who's that guy? And I'd be like, oh, that's, so-and-so. And you'd be like, how do you know that? Do we get to see him? And I'd be like, no, you never really see him again.
No, there's
you know
just
about that
millions
from a book
of
that
toys.
came out. Yeah, toys. And you were annoyed by that.
Yes.
Why?
Like Greedo.
Yeah, Greedo. Greedo was one that really annoyed you.
In the movie for how long? Maybe a 15-minute scene?
Not easy.
And then he dies.
Whoa.
And I knew his name. Like that, you would think that he would be a main character then if I knew his name prior to seeing the movies. And then he died.
So of the 3, was there an order that you liked them in? Worst to best. Go worst to best.
Worst to best? I believe it would go 5.
So Empire Strikes Back.
Oh, am I including 7 or no?
No.
Okay, so 5. And then I would go 6 and then 4.
Okay, so you liked A New Hope the most. Why?
Yes. It had a very clear-cut story. They had a mission. They went. They figured out their mission. Movie over. Done. I like that. There was an ending to it. I was okay with the ending. Everything was great. The next one, not so much. They had a mission, but then they ignored it the whole movie and were just doing these other little tiny mini missions, and then the movie ended. Wasn't a fan.
You didn't like Empire. Now, my favorite movie in Star Wars is that one, Empire Strikes Back, and it was your least favorite.
Yes.
Richard, what about
you? Yeah. Empire is my favorite as well.
Really? Why?
Of the 3, I think it's the better.
Yeah, I mean,
Jedi's definitely my least favorite.
I love where they take the characters. I love that it's darker. The good guys don't win.
Yeah.
Really, at the end, I love how the cliffhanger it sets up. the emotions of all the characters, the fight between Vader and Luke. I mean, you had already heard, alright, one of the big things that people are always like, oh, you know, you had already heard that he was his father, right?
Yes.
It's kind of hard, you know, in 2015 to have heard that at this point.
There are some things that you can keep from people, because there was something I didn't know.
Which is what?
Boba Fett dies.
Yes, you were very annoyed by that.
How did I not know that?
I don't. Like, you should have seen her when Boba Fett dies in Return of the Jedi, and like you were very pissed off about the way that he died too.
It was an accident. It was so like Three Stooges. Like, he picks up, I don't remember what he picked up, this long pole for no reason, and then he's like, Chewie makes a noise, and he's like, oh, what? Boom, and then just knocks him off. Like, he didn't even see it coming. He didn't even know he killed him. So nobody knows that he's dead, besides him, and he's dead, so... And he's so popular.
He is very popular.
And he dies like that. You would think that he wouldn't have all of that popularity if he died in such a pathetic way.
He never really does anything at all.
No.
I mean, I pictured him. You said he was like a bounty hunter. Like, I figured like he was like going all over the place, like had these huge scenes. No, he tricked them, right? Didn't he trick them to get him?
I mean, he does bring Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah,
but he doesn't capture him.
Wait, he brought Han Solo to Jabba the Hutt in the thing, or
in the carbonite.
Yeah.
Oh, so he didn't really have to do much.
Yeah, he just kind of transported him. From one.
Yeah, he's like a truck driver. UPS.
Yeah.
Alright, so did you have a favorite character in the trilogy?
I was a fan of Boba Fett. Until he died.
Okay.
I do like Han Solo.
Okay.
I like him and Chewie's relationship. I'm also a fan of R2-D2.
Both good.
I like his noises.
His noises, okay. Did you have a favorite scene?
Well, not one that really sticks out to me. I did like the one part. I don't remember what movie this was in. I think it was in the fourth one. When Darth Vader and, is it Obi-Wan are fighting?
Mm-hmm.
And then he kills Obi-Wan, and then he goes and like steps on his robe.
Yeah, that part is
just making sure he's still...
That's one of the worst. I think that might be one of the worst shots in any of those movies. Like,
That's
just
funny.
the shot of his foot, like, are you still there? like, come on. That is really bad. Alright.
I did have a least favorite scene.
Oh, okay, yeah, least favorite scene.
Well, aside from the Boba Fett scene, because that clearly. But I also didn't like, in the sixth one, when Luke had confronted Darth with Emperor Palpatine. I hope you're proud that I remembered the names. And so Emperor Palpatine is like electrocuting Luke. And he's just like, I can't do it. And then Darth Vader goes to save him, and then just like one electric shock from it just kills Darth Vader. Done. Like, how could Luke put up with all of that? And then he like touches him and he's like, no, I'm dead. So I didn't like that.
I mean, you know, I think we've had this conversation. Darth Vader, a lot of what is keeping him alive is his robotics, and the electricity could shut that stuff down. You know?
Yeah. And I guess if I knew the backstory... Well, no, because I would know the backstory before I saw that scene, so no.
Yeah, so you were out on that. Let's see, I was going to ask you... Okay, so you've watched these, and you've also seen Force Awakens. Do you want to go and watch the prequels? Is that something you're interested in?
Well, I told you at the beginning. After I watched 4...
Okay.
Which I liked.
Yes.
That I didn't really care about them as younger people anymore. I don't care what he's like as a kid. I want to see what he grows into now.
Like, who's like as a kid?
Luke.
Oh, right.
I don't care.
Right.
It doesn't... I mean, I'm going to watch them because I need the whole story here, but...
Okay. But do you think you'll go out and like start reading, like, are you like a Star Wars fanatic now, or are you going to start reading the comics? And
No. I'll get the cute Disney shirts and move on with my life.
Okay. You have any questions for her?
We've covered
a lot of the bases.
One
of the things that people hate, before Jar Jar Binks was like the staple, like, go-to person that everybody made fun of in Star Wars, whether they knew the movies or not. People hated the Ewoks. What did you think of them?
They were adorable. I love them. And they actually, like, helped out. Like, they probably had a more pivotal role than Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, they helped take out
the entire...
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked them. They were cute.
You were pretty sad when the one dies.
Yeah, they're just cute little fuzzy creatures. How can you kill them? I mean, they worshipped C-3PO. How adorable is that? Even though he's kind of rude sometimes.
Okay, very good. So, without spoiling anything.
Yes.
Did you like The Force Awakens?
I did. I thought it was nice.
I thought it was very pleasant.
I enjoyed it.
Better or worse than the originals?
I think it was better. I do kind of miss all of the characters in that same like age time frame because obviously
they got old.
They're older.
people do that.
Yes. So I like them as their younger selves, but I liked the movie altogether.
Okay.
Yes.
You were that Dana's parent. She liked you better when she was a kid. Alright, good. So, you watched Star Wars, you survived Star Wars, you're going to watch the prequels.
I am.
How would you give just the entire Star Wars saga so far on your Dana scale, 1 to 10? What would you give this saga?
Well, when you see it's had its ups and downs, it's moments that make me want to just not watch anymore. People dying. Little Ewoks dying. I would give it, I would go with an 8.
Okay.
I'm not really sold yet. Maybe the other ones will tie some more in for me. But
very cool.
It's not bad.
Alright. Well, thanks for
not bad.
Not Star Wars. Not bad.
Put that on the box.
Cool. Great.
Yeah.
So thanks for doing that.
Yeah.
Excited to see what you think of the prequels. But that's going to do it for today's Dana Explains, I think.
Yeah.
So you can find me on Twitter. I'm at Stonks.
I'm at Rich Belson. You can find the channel on Twitter as well at OAbeer_official and email us at overabeerofficial@gmail.com. You can also find us at Facebook at facebook.com/overabeer. Yeah, I mean that's kind of rad. Stay tuned. You know, we always, every day we got videos coming out. Do we have the Santa hidden today somewhere?
The Santa is you're gonna have to look really hard for him.
If he's hidden, I lost him. So
he's somewhere.
So if you see him, point him out to us, because we lost him.
I found him the other day. Found him!
Oh. Cool. So if you found the Santa, feel free to comment in the comments, and
really,
and we'll give you a like.
Is that where you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Ah.
Cool.
Neat.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.